So, ladies and gentlemen, I know people are acting very funny on this issue, but really briefly, in under a minute, I'm going to give you what you need to understand why you should look to me as the king in case you missed it the first time. Okay, so when we look at Martin Luther King, where was he insufficient? Well, Western culture is part of it. Can you imagine him with a sword in the Middle East or in Africa or in West Africa in the jungle in a profoundly spiritual situation? No, because it takes on some kind of corny Hollywood element. You need the proper points of references. Nowhere in Western culture do we see a divine king. Okay? Not in England, not anywhere. Okay? Not in Rome, nowhere. Okay? Same with the Jewish people. You can't say, hey, somewhere, 4,000 years ago in Antarctica, there was someone that God chose. You need valid points of references. You have to do God justice and logic justice and justice justice. And that's why it points to the Royal African Falcon Top Martial Arts Order and my Nigerian Lion. Just like the movie The Lion King, right? It takes place in Africa, if I'm not mistaken, in the jungle. That's where we look for the King of Kings, right? Someone who is like that. That's why George Bush said that he didn't want the rule of the jungle. He wanted the rule of basically the white man's law. He didn't want God's law. He wanted the rule of the quote-unquote little g God of this world, which is the devil, right? 2 Corinthians, I believe it is, 4:4, New Living Translation. So you think about the guys wearing wigs and so on and so forth. That's why I'm going to use that picture. This is what happens when you edit my pictures and try to make it seem like you're superior to me. Let this be a lesson for everyone who watches. Tell a friend it is stupid, stupid, stupid to try to change the image of the most righteous guy ever to look good. Okay, especially if he's as smart as I am. You're going to get played out hard. You disgrace your ancestors. You don't have a single valid gain from it. And you just went out like complete bitches. It's dumber than hell. Okay, and you force me to emphasize that you don't look for the Messiah in the white, Jewish, or LGBT community. Your own Bible says you don't pick figs from thistles or thorn bush. What's more thistles than thorn